Welcome back, beautiful souls, stargazers, celestial seekers, to Empress Moon Tarot 777. I am your guide, Ocean Moonflower, and today we are diving deep into the realm of astrology to uncover the mysteries of Chiron, the wounded healer. Chiron is a unique celestial body whose influence in our birth chart reveals our deepest wounds and shows us a path to heal them. Whether you're familiar with astrology or new to the concepts, understanding Chiron can provide profound insights into your emotional and spiritual journey. Let's explore how Chiron's placement in your chart might be affecting you and how you can harness its power for personal growth. First, let's clarify what Chiron is. I mean, you're probably wondering, what's Chiron? You might not have ever heard of Chiron before. Chiron was discovered in 1977 and is characterized as a minor planet or a comet that orbits between Saturn and Uranus. Its role in astrology is very fascinating because it bridges the gap between the structured world of Saturn and the transformative, unpredictable realm of Uranus. Symbolically, Chiron represents our deepest wound, which comes from our earliest experiences or inherent nature. It also points to the healing that can arise from addressing this pain. Think of Chiron as the part of you that hurts the most, but also holds the key to your greatest healing and transformation. To understand Chiron's role in our charts, we should look at mythology, the mythology behind this figure. Chiron was a centaur in Greek mythology, known not for savagery, but for his wisdom and ability to heal others. Despite his skills, he suffered an incurable wound. This paradox that the healer cannot heal himself perfectly encapsulates the astrological implications of Chiron. It represents areas where we face ongoing challenges or pain. Yet through these struggles, we often find our capacity to provide healing and wisdom for others. Chiron's placement in your birth chart can pinpoint where your deepest wounds reside. Each zodiac sign and house placement sheds light on the nature of your wound and how you can find healing. For instance, if you have Chiron in Aries, this placement might reveal wounds related to self-identity and assertiveness. Healing comes from embracing one's initiative and leadership qualities. Chiron in Taurus could indicate a wound around self-worth or material security. The healing journey for those of you with Chiron in Taurus may involve cultivating a sense of inner security and value beyond material possessions. Chiron in Gemini points to communication or learning difficulties, so healing may involve finding one's voice and effectively expressing oneself to others. So these placements, each of the placements in the different zodiac signs will bring about different things that need to be healed, different directions that need to be expressed. And healing with Chiron is a journey of embracing and understanding the pain points in our lives. It requires self-reflection and often facing uncomfortable truths about ourselves. Healing is not about erasing the wound, but integrating it into our lives in a way that it becomes a source of strength. Activities like therapy, journaling, spiritual practices can help in making peace with our inner wounds, Additionally, helping others who struggle with what we have faced can be healing and empowering. So now let's take a deeper dive into Chiron within the zodiac signs. And then we'll take a look at Chiron within the houses. So this is going to be detailed. You may want to skip forward to find where Chiron is in your chart. Once again, if you do need a detailed astrological birth chart analysis, visit oceanmoonflower.com. I have numerous astrological reports available to you there. So Chiron in the zodiac signs. We talked briefly about Aries, Taurus, and Gemini. Now let's dig a little bit deeper. Chiron in Aries. Wounds related to self-worth. We already talked about that. And identity. Individuals with Chiron and Aries will struggle to assert themselves and have experienced episodes of self-doubt. This path to healing this involves embracing that assertiveness, learning to assert your personal needs, and developing a strong sense of self. And that will be a continued theme throughout your life. Those of you with Chiron and Taurus, as we said, deals with material security, self-esteem. And so there'll be issues surrounding possessions and values, and you may feel inadequate in these areas. So healing comes from finding your own self-worth and not worth in material possessions, as we stated. Chiron and Gemini, as we talked, had to do with expressing yourself. So let's move forward. Chiron and Cancer. This placement highlights emotional wounds and issues related to family and belonging. Those of you with Chiron and Cancer may feel unloved or struggle with your home life. Healing involves creating and finding a safe emotional space or redefining what family means to you. Chiron in Leo exposes wounds related to recognition, self-expression, and ego. You may struggle with feeling overlooked or feeling like you must be the center of attention. So healing comes from recognizing your own value and finding joy in self-expression without needing any external validation. Chiron in Virgo will deal with wounds related to perfectionism and criticism. So those with Chiron and Virgo may always feel that you're not good enough, that you're not good enough at work, you're not good enough with your family, you're not good enough for, people, you're not good enough in various aspects of your life. So the path to healing is to learn to accept imperfection and to appreciate the process over the outcome. Those of you with Chiron and Libra, here these wounds relate to relationships and fairness. You may experience difficulty in partnerships or an excess desire to please other people. Healing involves finding balance in your relationships and learning to value your own needs as much as the needs of others. Chiron in Scorpio brings in our deep-seated wounds related to trust and loss and betrayal. Healing for those of you with Chiron and Scorpio involves confronting painful experiences and finding the power of rebirth and transforming after difficult trauma. Chiron and Sagittarius highlights wounds related to beliefs and knowledge. You may struggle with your faith or the meaning of life. Healing comes through exploration, broadening your horizons, broadening your perspective on the world, and finding a new philosophy or belief system that resonates with your soul. Chiron and Capricorn. These wounds are about structure and control and achievement. And you may feel as if you must constantly be striving to succeed, to be worthy. The healing path here involves understanding that your worth is not tied to achievements and embrace your own vulnerability. Chiron in Aquarius is related to belonging and fitting within a group. You may feel alienated or different from other people. And healing with Chiron and Aquarius involves embracing your uniqueness, finding a community that accepts you as you are. For those of you with Chiron and Pisces, it will reveal wounds related to spirituality and the collective unconscious. You may struggle with feeling lost or disconnected from the divine in some way. And it involves finding a spiritual pathway and practice that provides connection and meaning. So that is what Chiron is in each of the houses or each of the zodiac signs. But which house they are in can also have an effect on your life. So I'm going to run through these like super quick because there's quite a lot of them. It's 12 again. First house, Chiron in the first house. Wounds related to self-identity and appearance. Involves self-acceptance and asserting one's presence. Second house has to do with money. So issues with self-worth and material security. Third house is communication, sibling related wounds. So expressing yourself, redefining your intellectual connections. Fourth house, deep family wounds, issues with roots. So finding a safe emotional foundation, as we talked about earlier. Fifth house, wounds created to creativity, romance, children, and how you express yourself and experience joy. Sixth house, wounds related to health and work-related wounds, establishing good routines, finding fulfillment in service to others. Seventh house, partnership wounds. Healing comes from healthy relationships and valuing yourself in your interactions. And eighth house, deep-seated roots and issues regarding loss, sexuality, or transformation. Ninth house, Chiron, wounds of belief systems, higher learning, philosophies, different cultures, cultural views. 10th house, wounds related to career and public standing. 11th house, wounds related to friendships, group affiliations. And last but not least, 12th house. That is where the hidden wounds and feelings of isolation and unconscious patterns dwell. So if Chiron is in the 12th, it will bring up those issues, and healing involves bringing those to light and finding a path towards spiritual healing. So Chiron is profound, brings profound transformation, and it can be a powerful step towards self-awareness and healing when you understand where Chiron is in your chart. It will encourage you to look at your own wounds, not as flaws, but as opportunities for deep personal growth and to help others on their healing journeys as well. So if you found this exploration of Chiron insightful, please like, share, and subscribe for more enlightening content. Feel free to share your thoughts or questions. Hey, comment down below. Where is Chiron in your chart? What house and what sign? Let me know down below. And keep embracing your path towards personal healing. Mahalo nui loa. Sending love and light to you, my darlings. Kiss, kiss. And ta-ta for now, beautiful souls. We'll see you later.
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left.